Hey guys, welcome back to our class. By this time, hopefully you already said hi to your loved ones, check up on them, and make sure they're all okay. But as you all know, we can't always be there for them. For example, what happens if someone falls and they have no one to assist them? Here's a quick lesson of what to do in case that happens, or in case you just need to get down on the ground and pick something up. All right, guys. For this first exercise, you're gonna need a chair or a coffee table to help you out. Make sure that whatever you're using is firmly on the ground and stable. First step to do is place both hands on each end and make sure you're stable. Second step to do is place your knees down on the ground, one knee at a time. Like so. Make sure you always have full control of motion. Third step will be placing your hand down firmly, parallel to your shoulder, and then follow up with your other hand. From there, you will try to sit down with both hands, trying to keep the pressure down. As you can see, both of my legs are stable and I have three points of contact. From there, I would roll down to my elbow and I will just follow up with my body, like such. Alright guys, this next exercise is to stand up. We're going to do the same steps, just in reverse order. First thing we'll do is roll on your elbow and placing your hand that's up on the ground and then the other hand following up. From there, from the sitting position, we're going to roll down to our knees and have stable 4 points of contact. There's pretty much easy. You grab back up to with the table or chair and you follow up with your feet. It should look something like that. Alright everybody, hope you got those steps down. I'm going to demonstrate again, and this time you can follow with me. Ready? Here we go. We're going to place our arms down first. After that, we're going to place one knee at a time to the ground. From there, we're going to try to put our arm down, whichever hand you feel more comfortable. Make sure it's parallel to your shoulder. The hand that's next follows up, goes to the ground next to it. From there, you're going to try to place your knees and legs such so you're sitting down position. And then you're going to roll into your elbow. Make sure your elbow is parallel to your shoulder. In that step, you're going to lay down on the ground and you should be done. So stand back up, you're going to follow up, reverse order. Ready? Let's go. Put all the pressure on your elbow and your arm. Follow up with the other hand. You start picking yourself up with your hand. Then from the sitting position, you're going to roll into your knees, like such. You should have 4 points of contact with your knees and your hands. From there, you're going to grab the table or your chair with both hands firmly, and then take each step to stand back up. Right guys, that was a great job. For this next exercise, we're going to talk about what to do in case there's nothing around us and we still need to get back up unassisted. That's good. Alright guys, for this next exercise, we're going to be starting position on the ground. We're going to be facing flat on the ground. I will demonstrate first and then I will go over it with you guys. We'll start off flat on our back and then roll on over to whatever position you're comfortable. I will roll over to my right. Starting with my elbow flat on the ground and parallel to my shoulder like the other video. From there, I will place my left arm on the ground firmly and I will try to stand up halfway. Then I will roll my legs in and try to push off of my right shoulder to be balanced on both knees and establish a 4 point of contact. From there on, I will put my knee at a 90-degree angle and place my hand firmly on top of my knee. With that, with my other leg, I will try to push off a little bit, having a stable balance and control. And from there on, I will stand up as such. Alright guys, feel free to try this move following along with me. I'm going to try to demonstrate and you can just keep looking at the video in case you need some tips. Let's start. How'd you guys do? Good job, guys.
Hi guys, I'll be taking you through some strength exercises. So the first one that we're going to do is wall push-ups. So you'll need to have a wall to do this on. So what you're going to do is stand facing the wall, have your hands out, shoulder width apart, and basically what you're going to be doing is just going down to the wall and then using your arms to push yourself back up. Make sure to keep your shoulders tucked close to your body so they're not going wide out like this, they're just staying nice and neat. And also it helps to keep your core engaged as well. So we're going to do 1 rep of 15 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, nice job. All right, so this next exercise is just going to be a body squat. And so what you're going to do is stand with your feet hip width apart. You can have your arms out or on your shoulders or on your hips, whatever you feel comfortable with. And so you're just going to move your hips down like you're sitting on a chair, and then you're going to bring yourself back up. You don't want to lean too far forward and just move your body forward. You want to make sure it's all in your hips. And so you're just going to sit down like you're in a chair and then slowly bring yourself back up. If that's too much for you, you can always just do a half squat and just go down until you feel comfortable. Or you can have a chair with you and do a squat into the chair and then back up for some stability. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 of these. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, and then you can take a little break, shake out your legs a little bit, and then we'll go into our second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice work, everybody. Alright, so for this last exercise, we're going to be doing tricep dips. So you'll need a chair to sit in. So you can either sit normally or have your legs straight out like this, sitting on the edge. You're going to have your hands on the arms of the chair, and you're just going to use your arms to lift yourself up and then slowly back down. And you want to make sure that you're using your arms during this workout, not just using your legs to help lift yourself up. It's going to be mostly coming from your arms. So we're going to do 2 sets of 6 of these. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then take a little break. You can shake out your arms. Then we'll go on to the next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job, you guys.
Hey you guys, hope you're doing well. For this last portion of class, we're going to be doing what's called the tightrope walk. There's 2 styles of this, 2 styles, and there are 4 variations that we're going to be doing. Basically, the general idea of the exercise, we're going to have our arms out, about 90 degrees with our body. We're going to stand on one leg and walk forward, holding our knees at 90 degrees. So there's 2 styles again. The first will be freestyle. You'll just have both arms straight out, and the second will be sturdy style. You have your arms both out. One of your hands will be against a wall or against some other fine piece of sturdy material. Let's get started. Alright, so here's the first style. It's freestyle without holding on to anything. Feel free to follow along. Please follow along. Take 1 step forward at a time. Bend your knee to 90 degrees and hold it there. Point your toe. Nice. We're going to do this about 30 seconds, then we'll do another. Here's the second style, sturdy style. I'm holding on to an incredibly sturdy rain gutter. If you have a wall nearby or a nice piece of furniture, feel free to use that. Try not to put too much pressure, too much force into your hand though. Nice. Again, we're trying to keep that knee 90 degrees and that pointed toe. Here comes the second variation we're going to do. Close one of your eyes now, and let's do it again. Try to focus on one focal point. If you get distracted, you might fall. If you feel like you're going to fall, definitely put a foot out there. Try to eliminate any distractions, hopefully without violence. Feel free to put a foot down and don't fight it and be silly. Here we are, keeping the same eye closed, doing the sturdy style now. Keep it up, you guys are doing great. Keep that toe pointed, knee at 90 degrees. Here's the other eye closed. And that eye that was closed is now open. Try to hold each position for 2 seconds. Keep your core engaged. You can imagine that square between the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your hip bones. Just like rock the boat. Alright, here's another go at the second eye closed. Keep it up, guys. You're doing awesome. Just one more set. This time, we're going to have both eyes closed. Take your time, focus on balance and control. I tried my best, but sometimes still struggle to need to hop around. So if you feel your body shifting, or if you're not sure where you are, feel free to put a foot down. I started to meander to the right, your left, it's all okay. Just don't fall off a 3-story building. One more time with the wall. This was much less daunting than the first one, shall we say. Still difficult though. Good job, guys. Finishing up, we get ready for the next exercise. Woohoo! Now we're gonna get into some hand exercises. Feel free to just follow along through these 4 motions we're gonna be doing. Here's the third one. Here's the fourth. So the first one is gonna be called arrow, followed by tabletop, then the straight fist, finished off with a claw. Arrow, tabletop, straight fist, claw. Arrow, tabletop, straight fist, claw. Straight fist has no bends at any of the joints, whereas tabletop includes a bend at the proximal joint. Straight fist bends at the medial joint as well, whereas the claw position only has bends at the medial and distal joints of the hand. We'll keep going through this exercise a couple more times. Here's claw, and here's arrow, followed by tabletop, then straight fist, claw, and arrow, tabletop, and straight fist. Good job, guys. This next exercise will focus on our finger dexterity. So each finger individually will touch the thumb. I hope you don't include the thumb as a finger and are offended by my last statement, but for explanation's sake, we shall not include the thumb as a finger today. Anyways, please with both hands just continue to touch each finger to your thumb. Try to keep those other fingers somewhat straight as you can. A couple of your fingers, the joints and muscles and tendons will be attached to adjacent fingers, so you'll feel that strain. Don't fight that. We just encourage you to keep trying to touch one fingertip at a time, however. Good job, guys. For this next exercise, all you need is a rubber band. However, if you don't have one nearby, you can just simply place your other fingertips on the back of your fingernails and push your fingers against your fingertips. You should feel those extensor muscles working. If you have one rubber band, feel free to switch hands halfway through. If you have both, you don't have to push yourself, but if you want to keep going with both all the same to you, keep it up, guys. Try not to push yourself too hard during this exercise. If you feel any pain or discomfort in your hand, please stop, take a little break. Try to loosen out your fingertips without the rubber band. Mine is dumbbell bound simply because it was the only one I could find and happened to be really large. Good job, guys. You're all done with this part of the class. Head back to the main session.